Andrew's rude comment about Kate sparked bitter feud between ex-Prince and William, who couldn't wait for the day when Charles finally threw him out. The Prince and Princess of Wales made it clear that a clean break from Andrew was the only way the royal family can move forward. The Daily Mail can reveal. And as Andrew's fall from grace continues with the removal of his titles this week, it is claimed it was a rude comment about Kate that first sparked a bitter feud with his nephew William, who couldn't wait for him to be thrown out of Royal Lodge. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, 65, was stripped of his princedom and effectively evicted from his 30-room home in a shock move by his older brother King Charles III, 76, on Thursday. As heir to the throne, Prince William made it clear that he backed his father completely. He and Kate were also apparently concerned, having made it known that Windsor will remain their home after their accession, that the estate would be forever tainted if Andrew stayed there. William's distaste for his uncle is said to have begun after Andrew made rude remarks about wife Kate in the past, a royal biography has claimed. Andrew Lowney, in his book entitled The Rise and Fall of the Yorks and first serialized in the Mail, quotes a source as saying Andrew had been disrespectful towards the now Princess of Wales. The exact nature of the remarks is unknown. The source is quoted as saying, he, William, also loathes Sarah, Andrew's ex-wife, and can't wait for the day when his father throws them both out. If Charles doesn't, I guarantee you the first thing William does when he eventually becomes king is to get them evicted. It is no secret that the heir to the throne has become increasingly exasperated with his uncle in recent years after a series of scandals that have damaged the royal family's reputation. Most notably is his friendship with Epstein, which continued after the billionaire had been convicted of sex crimes against a young girl and sword trafficking victim Virginia Giuffre alleged she had been forced to have sex with the royal on 3 occasions. Recent revelations, including friendly emails from Andrew and Sarah to Epstein after they had claimed to have broken off relations, plus details of how the paedophile funded Sarah's lifestyle amid spiraling debts, have even created tensions with the daughters. In his book, Lowney adds that William was left furious after Andrew and Sarah turned up to the Duchess of Kent's funeral in September, which they had not been expected to attend. Lowney wrote, William, meanwhile, was furious at being ambushed in this way, according to friends. He has been at pains to distance himself from his uncle and not be photographed with him. He believes his father has not dealt with him with sufficient firmness and that Andrew and Sarah Ferguson have done much to undermine the good work of other members of the royal family. Before Andrew was stripped of his royal titles, William and Kate backed the king, saying they also wanted him kicked out of Windsor. William, 43, was said to have been pushing for the eviction of Andrew and his ex-wife from Royal Lodge in Windsor for years, and was reportedly frustrated at it falling into disrepair in recent months. The former Duke of York and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson now both face moving to new homes. While Andrew is destined for the Sandringham estate in Norfolk, Sarah will have to make her own arrangements and is even rumoured to be considering moving abroad, after weeks of scandal damaged the relationship between the former couple and their children. Beatrice and Eugenie are to retain their princess titles and membership of the House of York, but are said to be deeply disappointed in their parents, although simultaneously very concerned about their father's mental well-being. Meanwhile, William's estranged brother Harry, Duke of Sussex, has a similarly poor relationship with his uncle, the book also claimed. He is said to have told his brother he hated Andrew, with a source saying Harry had previously called him a twit. It comes as it was revealed last night that the king was gravely concerned that the future of the monarchy was at stake unless he acted decisively to banish his beleaguered brother. This was despite concerns from family members about the impact this could have on Andrew, who is said to have become all but a recluse in Royal Lodge in recent weeks.